Good evening. Sunday night, October, the last Sunday night of October, to my visual arts students. So here's the deal. I'm giving you guys two options for Halloween art projects. I'm going to review the art elements of within this project. Part eight. I'm doing part A. Part A. Hopefully, when you hear this, if you're putting the closed caption, it will say the letter A, the first part. This is the stencil project. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to do this type of stencil. Already sprayed. This is the finished product. Although it is cut a little bit thin here, which is a big no-no in stencil art. Street art. There's a difference between street art, which is basically you want to replicate either a portrait implied form called trompe-l'oeil. You've seen this method. You see a little trompe-l'oeil here in the eye. It's looking. He's actually the ghost is looking at you diagonally because one eye it's smaller than the other. This one's smaller, this one's bigger. Excuse me. So it gives you a view like it's implied, like he's looking at you sideways. Or his face is going this way, actually. So this eye shrinks, this one goes big. Now, if you're in art 2 and you've done the human portrait, and you should have done it with the grid pattern, the safety wheels, which a lot of you guys didn't take advantage of that, but it's okay. My R2, I'm not going to hold that over your heads. We're going to get into anatomy after Halloween. We're full anatomy drawn. It's just tradition. It cools down. In the old days, medical students would have to sketch out human bodies. It's going back to this also, too. When you're cutting up cadavers, they want you to sketch now the organs. No more pictures. They consider it disrespectful. So here is the finished product. So what do? Well, some people grab a piece of paper, and I need you guys to either find a stencil you like. I'm sticking to the ghost. You don't have to do a ghost, but find a simple stencil, So what I did is I traced it. This is how I did over here. This is my first step. So I have step 1. I traced it from Vision. I just got on the camera. I did it first time. And I copied it. This is the part I'm cutting out. Then I drew my cut lines. So even if you don't have a stencil knife, you can use kindergarten scissors to cut it out. I did this, believe it or not, I learned to do this in 2nd grade. Street art was becoming very popular in France in the 70s. Artists use this nowadays, like Shepard Fairey, who did the Obey. It's sort of like a calling card, letting people know. And please don't do any street art. Just try it out at home, but it's like doing your calling card as an artist. The most popular guy right now is Bansky. Bansky has moved away from this. If you see his monkeys, my favorite ones are the monkeys. He does everything from pop culture, a lot of popular culture reflecting upon itself. So he knows that, but he's moved on to concept art now. Him and his group. I believe it's not just one person. It's a collective from Burlington, England. So anyways, watch Exit Through the Gift Shop. So anyways, my step 3. Well, step 3, I already did the lines. I'm going to do this with you guys right now. How to cut. So I'm going to move the camera. I'm using my old laptop right now. So I'm going to ask you 2 things. If you have a stencil knife, great. If you don't have a stencil knife, a kindergarten scissors will work. So, and I am playing Bach. So I'm going to move the camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. Let me move my quill so you guys can see what I'm doing. So how to handle a stencil knife? Well, I'm using a stencil knife. If you don't have a stencil knife, use a kindergarten scissors or any kind of paper cutting scissors you might have around the house. So I am going to look for mine because I was just fixing something, but my mother, as always, loves to get into my stuff. My mom says she cannot sew or work on quills anymore. I mean, tapestries, do fabric. She loves to get into my stuff, and I find her doing. Oh my God! There's that ruler I was looking for. So, where are the scissors at? Where are they? Where are my kindergarten scissors? Oh, why does she clean up? She cleans up, put things away where she knows it. Oh my God. Anyways, I'm going to start this. I'm going to go full I'm gonna go with the stencil knife for now. I had my cutting scissors, but I don't know where she put them. Keep telling her not to touch my stuff, because then I go crazy like this. Oh, there they are. So, in case you don't have, if you have, I prefer the smaller kindergarten scissors instead of these, but these could work too. So what I do is, I go this way and make sure you have something soft underneath. You don't want to scratch up your mom's or your dad's nice dinner table. Okay. So if you cannot do the stencil, you can do the Day of the Dead Halloween mask. That's the other project I'm giving you guys. But we're reviewing shape again, because we're going to get into form, implied form big time. So you've done real form if you're in Art 2. Art 1, we'll get into form later on. You're still on lines, but I'm moving you guys into shape. So if you're doing the stencil art, I would advise you guys very carefully. Use the stencil knife. Always move away from you. And follow the line. So you can see this, I am following the line. Let me move the camera away. There we go. And I am playing Bach's Toccata and Fugue. It's Baroque music. The only reason we refer to this as Halloween music is because if you watch the old Lon Chaney Phantom of the Opera, they played it in the old days when they only had silent movies. You had to read the dialogue. And for some, in the 1920s, in the 20th century, people later on started calling this the Phantom song, which has nothing to do. It's actually church music. Bach was a very talented musician. Some people, Baroque music is before the Enlightenment, or what some people refer to as classical music. If you want to think about a Baroque building, think of Louis XIV's Palace of Versailles. So, people start wearing long wigs, mostly guys. But, and, this is before the Enlightenment, or the century between the Renaissance. So, whoops. There we go. I'm going to follow this curved line very carefully. So just like a surgeon, if you have a stencil knife, if you don't have a stencil knife, a very sharp knife could work too. But I would go with scissors. So very carefully, always start from the top. I might have to reconnect this. Did I connect that? Okay. And always cut away from yourself. Never. So I'm going to go with my... Did I cut the mouth already? I think I did. Yeah, I did. So I had a very busy Sunday too. There we go. The little eye here is going to kill me. So it looks like his face, he's looking this way. The mouth shrinks on this side too. So again, street art, there's a difference between graffiti and street art. Street art is, actually, think of it like a drawing. Graffiti is writing, calligraphy. So it falls into their, into that group. That's an art medium, sub-art medium. It is, some people do like to pile them together. So if somebody tells, oh, what are you doing graffiti? I'm not doing graffiti, this is called street art. I wouldn't say don't go around in your neighborhood. No, that's a big no-no. Just, if you don't have spray paint, grab some food coloring, put it into a spray bottle, and see if it works. And that's what I usually do at school with you guys. I once used to do this as my final project at the end of the school year. I used to bring everybody back to the 20th century. Except I'm doing a little bit different this year because I just want to do something more sophisticated with you guys. We're also doing the Day of the Dead mask. I'm going to show you guys later on how to trace that. And I need both computers, actually. There we go. Now I'm going to pop this. And I wish I had my little tiny kindergarten scissors that somebody takes away from me. I actually catch her using it for cooking, believe it or not. So now, very carefully, I'm gonna cut the holes. I'm gonna stab through there. Hopefully this will work. If not. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do right now, guys. See this? I'm not cutting through the whole thing. I'm cutting on, so now I'm gonna go through here very carefully. But if I had my kindergarten scissors, I would be slicing this like a surgeon. Except somebody, my beloved mom, later she says, I didn't do it. It's your fault. Blah, blah, blah. You didn't know where you placed them. She places them somewhere else. And where are they? Okay, so I already did my first cut. Sewing kit. I knew she left it there. She grabbed them because... I'll tell you why these are perfect, and I love my little kindergarten scissors. I can get into tight corners. See this, guys? Sweet. So just like a surgeon, you're cutting out the big piece. So where I cut with the stencil knife, I'm going to come in here very carefully, cutting out the big pieces because they're disrupted. So very carefully. There we go. Cut that out into the trash. Pull it up. Just twist it. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. I know, you guys are saying, Mr. Navas, you're saying like, so the stencil knife, you have to come in like a surgeon. There we go. I'm following the cut line. There we go. This is the sweet part. Oh boy, I have to fix. I almost cut too much of its armpit. Okay, there we go. Stop. Cut the excess pieces I really don't need. They're just a bit of a nuisance. Okay. I'm gonna have to use the stencil knife. Wherever I left it. Where did I leave the stencil knife? Now it's my fault. Did I cut in here too much? That's okay. There we go. Nice curve for its tuchus. See that, guys? We're getting there. This is why I like this better. See, I can stab much better in here. So, see that, guys? So you got to be careful. You want to cut out the big pieces first, so you can have more room to go around it. Now, I would do this outside. Unfortunately, it's already October, last week of October, and it's getting dark out there. And basically, my dogs, two of my dogs had puppies, the couple. Their uncle, or the bachelor guy, he's like, keeping an eye on the property. He even got into a fight with the cats. They got too close to the garage where the dogs sleep, and he just didn't want them near there. He's like a good uncle with his little puppy nephews. So already my neighbors are coming around. They say, hey, can we have a puppy? I go, well, wait 2 months after the mom, they get big. Right now they need their mom and dad. I don't like to get them while they're still young and cute. And I'm very picky on the people I give them to. So I want to make sure they're going to take care of. Anyways, just getting back to this. Whoops, I'm referring again to the curve here. Very carefully. I might just cut a piece here. Another piece here. Another piece here. Another piece here. Now, try to do this outside. Don't do it over your dad's desk or your mom's kitchen table. Well, this is my desk now, but I'm going to get scolded. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to go with the scissors. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. That piece came out very nice. I'm right about here. Now I'm going to have to cut down here. There we go. Ooh, this just might pop out. Will it? Oh, actually, yeah, look. It's coming out very nicely. But I'm going to cut it a little bit more. Pop that out. Oh, wait. Did I get it? So bring in the knife again if you have it. If not, use the scissors. Scissors work as good too. Just very careful. Keep this. Make sure the shape is very simple. Don't go into a. Don't get into a complicated stencil. You know. I don't expect you guys to come out with an original one. That's it's a little bit more complex. There we go. Flip it around. The cardboard, I actually took it from Costco next to the water things, the water bottles. I never buy the stuff. Okay, cardboard is free. Go to a supermarket, get it. A piece, make sure. Just ask them, hey, can I have this? I need it for an art project. They'll give it to you. They shouldn't charge. If you're a member of a supermarket and stuff like that, yeah. So right now. There we go. And if you can't do that, you can. It's okay. You can do the Day of the Dead mask. I'm okay with that. That's why I'm putting 2 options today. Does it have to be a Halloween theme? No, because I know some people, because of their faith, you don't want to celebrate Halloween. And I respect that, and you don't have to. Okay. You don't have to do the Dia de los Muertos mask. So if you want to do a stencil holiday stencil, I'm okay with that. You can do a flower. You can do anything you want. It doesn't have to be Halloween related like I'm getting into it. Because people were emailing me, oh, you're going to do a jack-o'-lantern? I'm like, look, first of all, I'm not giving out candy this year because of COVID. And second of all, I really don't want to go buy a pumpkin. It's too... I just get what I need. That's it. I'm just bummed out. I can't see my friends. I can't. But you know what? I don't want to get my mom sick, and I don't want to get myself sick from this disease. So yeah, I can't see my niece or nephew. When all of this happened, my sister wanted us to bring him over here to California. Then I told her, no, it's worse here than up there in Nevada. So bring the knife in here. There we go. And you said it's a knife. There we go. Can I pop it out? Little by little. Pops out. There we go. Not all of it. So you come in with the stencil knife very carefully, just like a surgeon. Cut it out again. And then pick at it. Sometimes I like these things better. There we go. And when I'm done, I'm going to try this out with you guys. See that? Let's see if I can pop out the eye. This doesn't want to give up its eye. You know what? Maybe I should have cut this out a bit more. Oops. I see why. See this? Didn't cut out. Didn't go through completely. Ay, ay, ay. It's not coming out. Boy, oh boy. Bottom piece of the eye. There we go. Not perfect. Oh, actually, it's not too bad. Just has a little bit too much on this side. How much of the cardboard did I lose? Actually, no. There we go. You do have to be patient. Don't rush it like I am. I've done this so many of these. So pop this in there. Worst comes to worst, use the scissors, which I'm going to do right now. Move your finger because you don't want to get cut. Okay, safety first. It's better to start fresh all over again than getting a cut. There we go. Use it like a knife. Go in here too. There we go. That came out nice. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting... Okay, I knew it. It was going to be too good. There we go. Oh boy. It's getting stuck in here. Pop out. Come on. Pop out. There we go. Slowly. Well, it didn't pop out, so it's okay. Go back in here. Emphasize that. And it does. I noticed I didn't cut out this line here. Should come out now. Sweet. Also, do this when you have more light. Don't do it like I'm doing it late at night. There we go. Let's grab the little eye. Just want to get the little eye out. There we go. There we go. Pop its little eye out. There we go. Be careful with the arms. I was afraid I was going to rip off its... Okay, good, good, good. It's getting there. Also look on the other side. I might have to glue this. I think I kind of weakened this, did I? I don't think so. No, I didn't, thank God. So, there we go. Although I'm not happy with this, I gotta clean that up a bit more. Be careful, I almost cut this arm off. There we go. Okay, sweet. Now the mouth. Go in here, pop into the mouth. Go in here, pop, cut. Whoops, be careful. Here's the part I get nervous with anybody. There we go. See if it pops out. I don't want to break the arms. Okay, did. Okay, do the bottom. Do the top. There we go. Whoops. So now, curving it right here. There we go. See this, guys? So I got my ghost stencil ready, and we're gonna try it out, see if it works. Okay, guys, so you're gonna follow me. It's dark at night. Taking my phone with me. I'm going to my... While you guys are cutting yours, I'm gonna test it out. They're gonna come with me. So part B. Part B is you're gonna test it out. You're gonna do it two ways. You can use a spray paint if you have it at home. If not, grab some food coloring if you have at home, water, and use a sprayer and see if you get the image. You have those. I wouldn't say use spray paint. Use something you can wash off. I'm going to test it out on the ground. I'm going to test it on the ground. Where's my stencil? I'm going to put my lights on the backyard. So you're going to follow me. I'm going to see you guys for part B. We're going to test these out, see if it works. Okay. Still pretty fresh. You need to clean it up a bit. I have to clean it up a bit. And we're going to see if it works. Okay, guys? Okay. Take a picture of your stencil for part B and submit it. I just need the drawing for part B. Part A, all I need, I'm sorry, part A, I need the drawing. Part A, I need just the drawing before we cut it. the 3 steps. And by Friday and Thursday, try to have your stencil cut out. If you test it, great. If you don't test it, don't worry about it. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later in a second.